Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today we are back with another video in the Tranquil Places series. Today we are going to visit Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary, or Sultanpur National Park as it is also known as. It is located in the Farrukhnagar district of Haryana, the state of Haryana in India, and the place is around 30 kilometers from Dhaula Kuan in Delhi. Today it is a well-known bird sanctuary. A lot of photographers come here and ornithologists, and anyone who wants a break from the chaos of the city can come here early morning and just observe the nature around, take photos, or just enjoy the place. It is open to all, especially in winters. Thousands of migratory birds flock here, they come here. There are so many wetlands, so many water bodies, and the government is also working on enriching the flora and fauna here so that it suits a lot of migratory birds. I'll give you a brief history of what this place was earlier and how it grew into a national park, and then further ahead in the video we have sights and sounds from this beautiful place. During early medieval period, this place is believed to have been under the control of the Delhi Sultanate, probably during the Mamluk times when the slave dynasty was ruling here. It is also believed that one of the historical mosques found here had plaques or sandstone slabs on which dates from Ghiyasuddin Balban's times were found. So Balban was somewhere during the mid of the slave dynasty, the first sultanate in Delhi. After that, Sultan Singh Chauhan, who was from the lineage of Prithviraj Chauhan, wrested this place from the controls of one of the Sultan nobles and established this village and named it after his own name, Sultan Singh Chauhan, and this place was known as Sultanpur. So this was one of the biggest villages or townships, you can call it, under his control. And later on, during the British period, this place was one of the major suppliers of salt. So a lot of around 30 to 40 wells, I read it online that there were several wells that were dug here that were used, the brine from which were used to produce the salt, and it was one of the major exporters of salt. Later, during 1920s, when the salt industry was on a decline, the Britishers shut the salt industry here in this place, which also led to some economic crisis around the local areas here. In around 1970s, much after the independence, one of the British ornithologists, Mr. Peter Jackson, who was also the honorary secretary of the Delhi Birding Society, he advised or proposed to the then Prime Minister, late Srimati Indira Gandhi ji, that this place is suitable to be a bird sanctuary or a national park, and it was then on his advice that this place was declared to be a protected national park and a bird sanctuary. And the Haryana government has been doing a lot of efforts since then to bring this up as a wildlife reserve and also a safe place for, of course, for the nature and the wildlife, and also a happening place for the tourists. Today a lot of people visit here. I would strongly recommend that you go here on a winter morning. Just drive down to this place. It opens at 7 a.m. and I guess on special permissions you can even enter this place before 7 a.m. but for the general public it opens at 7 a.m. and it is open till 4:30 p.m. in the evening. And there are several rules, timings, and what you can carry, and it is also closed for some months during the year. So in the video ahead, we have captured all the notice boards and the important information that you might need before visiting. So do make it a point to watch that and note that content. So it is a heaven for photographers and ornithologists, and also for picnics. And highly recommended for anyone who wants some solitude or some peaceful time among nature, far away from pollution and the chaos of the city. There lies this heaven called Sultanpur. I went there around 10 years back. and then I went here a few days back as well. And I personally saw a lot of good development there, and there were many more sightings. And last time when I went there, I could not spot many rare birds and all, but this time it was a beautiful experience. I went there with my friends early one morning, and we carried some masala chai and a few and a bag of dry fruits, and we took a good stroll over there. There are walkways, proper walkways you can which leads you to the right in the center of the wetland also. And I'm not a specialist at naming the birds, but yeah, I would strongly recommend you that you go here and enjoy this place. Towards the end of our visit to this national park, we even met a bunch of very excited school kids who were there for the school picnic, a day out, along with their teachers, and I think it's a beautiful way to teach and to impart education by taking children out in nature. So yes, you can also plan your school picnics there and group outings. We spoke to the teachers, and bits and parts of those interviews are also included towards the end of this video. Also stay tuned to the channel for more such videos. There are already hundreds of videos on there which cover a lot of heritage sites, a lot of tranquil places, meditation music, food joints, and yes, you are most welcome to join us for our live heritage walks as well in Delhi. Drop me a note at my email address or in comments here if you want to join one such tour. So happy exploring. Bless you all.
बायनोकुलर से अमेजिंग दिख रहा है। यहीं से मिली आपको रेंट पे ये?
हाँ जी, यहीं से मिली, बहुत ही अच्छी है और बहुत क्लियर दिख रहा है, जो नहीं है वो भी दिख रहा है।
अच्छा,
चलो जल्दी।
अबे उसके पीछे किंगफिशर भी है। कुछ भी करके कैमरे में नहीं आ सकते, सारा एक्सपीरियंस।
नहीं है। कई बार मेरे को ये लगता है कि यार कैमरा रख दो साइड में और ये एक्सपीरियंस करो। जो एक्सपीरियंस होता है ना उसका कोई मुकाबला ही नहीं होता।
इररिप्लेसेबल।
वो कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ ऑल द थिंग्स है which कैमरा कैन नॉट कैप्चर। हवा है।
सोनीपत में है ये, गोपालपुर राजकीय उच्च विद्यालय गोपालपुर।
अच्छा, तो आप लेके आते हो बच्चों को ऐसी जगहों पे?
हाँ, ले आते हैं।
और कहाँ पे गए थे?
बस फर्स्ट टाइम यहीं आए हैं, अभी आगे दिल्ली जाएंगे।
अच्छा, दिल्ली में कहाँ जाने वाले?
दिल्ली में जाएंगे सिग्नेचर ब्रिज।
अच्छा,
और उसके बाद इंडिया गेट, लाल किला,
हाँ,
कुतुब मीनार।
अच्छा, और आपका शुभ नाम?
मेरा शुभ नाम सविता है।
सविता,
हाँ जी।
ठीक है। तो ये बहुत अच्छी मैम है और इनके बच्चे भी काफ़ी डिसिप्लिन है, उनको मज़ा आ रहा है यहाँ पे। सोमवीर जी, आप मैथ्स पढ़ाते हैं, ठीक है। और अभी मैम ने बताया कि आप दिल्ली में और जगह लेके जाने वाले बच्चों को, ये अच्छा रहता है काफ़ी।
हाँ, ये बच्चों के लिए बहुत बढ़िया है,
हिस्टोरिकल जगह है,
हाँ, कि बच्चों को कुछ चीज़ें दिखाएं।
हाँ,
तो आज मौका मिला।
अच्छा,
उनको अब दिखाएंगे यहाँ लोटस टेम्पल लेके
तो आते ही खुश हो गए बच्चे, लग रहा है।
बहुत ज़्यादा खुश। कुतुब मीनार लेके जाएंगे, इंडिया गेट।
अच्छा।
और एक जो दिल्ली में ब्रिज बना है,
हाँ,
सिग्नेचर, वहाँ लेके
जाएंगे। चलिए, थैंक यू, अपने हमसे बात करिए।